I'll start though with the breaking news. And Manchester United are close to agreeing a new contract which could keep him at the club potentially until 2028.
Spoke about his future and almost cast doubt on whether or not he'd be remaining as a Manchester United player in the long term, because he said he'd leave Manchester United if the club doesn't want to have me. Clearly the club have shown they want to have him by agreeing to this new contract. I mean, he was such an important part of Manchester United's resurgence. I played such a pivotal role in getting Manchester United to the FA Cup final. This brings to an end any speculation that he could be departing Old Trafford.
One more year.
It's no disrespect to him, but no.
In an ideal world, yeah.
Ricky?
Yeah, there's too much to it to answer with just a straight yes or no. I would probably say no.
If he took a bit of a pay cut for one more year, I think he'd be absolutely brilliant for next season. And I get he will want to go on a high, and I think that's always really good. But you had the Stratford End singing Casemiro, give us one more year. With Champions League football, that experience he can give you, he doesn't have to play every single game. The goals he contributes off set pieces, his aerial ability, the leadership in the dressing room, like everything together. I'm not saying he has to be, I don't think he should be the nailed-on starter next season. We have to go and buy the likes of an Elliot Anderson or someone of that ilk. You know, we have to go and rebuild the midfield. But for one more year with his leadership and what he's done and the goals that he contributes, I think we'll find it hard to replace what he offers.
Football has a way of shifting narratives overnight, and for Casemiro, what once looked like a farewell tour at Manchester United is now shaping into something very different. The Brazilian midfielder is reportedly set to remain at Old Trafford for another year, a decision that has ignited both celebration and controversy among supporters. Just weeks ago, discussions centered on how he would be remembered. Now, the focus has turned to what more he can offer. In many ways, this is not just a contract decision, it is a statement about trust, timing, and belief. If there was any doubt about how Casemiro is viewed by the Old Trafford faithful, it was erased the moment the chants rang out. One more year, one more year. It wasn't orchestrated. It wasn't symbolic. It was emotional, spontaneous, and powerful. A collective plea from supporters who recognize exactly what the midfielder brings to a team still searching for consistency. Casemiro's influence goes beyond statistics. He brings control in chaos, calm in pressure, and leadership in moments when the team needs direction. For fans who have witnessed his impact firsthand, the idea of letting him go now simply doesn't feel right. For some, extending Casemiro's stay raises difficult questions about the club's long-term vision. At 30+, the midfielder represents experience, but also a reminder that time waits for no player. Should United be looking forward instead of holding on? One side sees a proven winner who still performs on the big stage. The other sees a potential delay in rebuilding a younger, more dynamic midfield. It's a debate that cuts to the core of modern football strategy, immediate stability versus future planning. What makes this situation particularly compelling is that Casemiro is not clinging to past reputation, he is still delivering.